Hi friends, today we're going to work on our Spellbound journal. I hope you're all doing well and excited to decorate our little shop envelope collages. So I made 3 of them for 3 little shops that the witches work in the town of Spellbound. So we're going to work on Brooms and Brews Cafe today. So I'll show you, we're going to decorate it now, and then we'll have to do the tags and everything else that goes with it another time, but we'll decorate today. So this is the front of it here, and I'm not sure how much I did with you. I can't remember. I'd have to go watch my video. But this is the inside here, inside. And then this is the back cover here. So this is Brooms and Brew Cafe. So on the front, I already went through everything I need, and I always have all the kits listed below of what I'm using, just in case you want to use those, but use what you have. You might have something better, okay, for you. So I have my images here, and let's get started. I have a pumpkin, I have a broom. I had bought a file, SVG file from Etsy from a shop because I have a Cricut and I needed some witch brooms. So I will link that below if you have one, a Cricut machine or a cutting machine, but it's really cool. So I'm so happy I've got a file that has like I think 5 different shapes and different brooms in it. So I have a broom. This pumpkin here is from the kit, the coffee kit. Oh my gosh! So I have that. This is one of the kits. It's the I forget exactly what it's called, but it's listed below. So it's got all these in here, and these are great journal cards like this, and it comes with a whole bunch of them that you can cut out. And then I have, this is the Brooms and Brew coffee shop, cafe, coffee shop, whatever you want to call it. And here's a witch sitting on a bench outside enjoying her coffee. So here we go. What I want to do is I'm going to start first by putting a broom, this cool looking broom. I'm going to put it right there. That's what I want to do first. So I'm going to get my glue book, and I'm probably going to glue this on with my wet glue. So because it's called Brooms and Brew Cafe, I have to have brooms, right? If the witches, they might fly in to the coffee shop if they live far away on their brooms, right? So we have to have, that's why it's called Brooms and Brew Cafe. I love it. So that's what I'm doing. But you know, if you don't have access to anything like this, why don't you can just freehand cut it out of black cardstock. I mean, really, I think it'd be fine and easy to do that. So I'm going to put this cool broom here like that. I like it with that spider web in the background there. I like that. It's so cool looking. And this little card here, I just inked around the edges, and this is a little tuck here, and it tucks in perfect. So I think, oh, and it says witchy over here. That's from the Little Witch, I know that. And then some of my sprayed paper, book page, and then this little journal card. Well, I'm just so easy, it's just going to go there. Now, the house, or the cafe, I should say, I want to put her here. Isn't that cute? But I want to put the cafe like she's sitting away from it because there's a pocket here. You have to remember where your pockets are so you don't glue over them. And I think I want to put the cafe here. So the cafe is set in the back, and then she's this way, okay? So I'm going to glue that cafe about there, and I think it's fine. For me, I like going over the window. I'm not gonna worry about that, you know. I'm going to just And you'll see I'm going to be going over kind of slightly, you know, a little bit the windows, and I just think it adds more interest. It makes it more interesting than just seeing the window, like with nothing around it, okay? I mean, you'll still see whatever's in there. You'll still see it. So I'm just going to get some glue on here. Okay. This is the fun part. The collage was fun, but then you get to a point where, okay, can we be done with collaging and just start decorating? Because you get so excited, right? Okay, I think I'm going to put that right there. And see, I don't mind going over the window. I think it's going to be more interesting and super cute. And that might be a little crooked, but I don't know. It's fine. Okay. So then I want to put her down here. Isn't that cute? And I thought maybe I'd put this pumpkin here, like that, kind of over there. So I'm going to put the pumpkin first. I have some other pumpkins. There's some great pumpkin images from the, what's it called? The Collage Soup book. It's not the Hex Appeal one, the fall one. I'll have it listed below. I can't think of what it's called right now. But I'm going to have that go over there, like that. And then I'm going to have her like right there. So now this is going to be a little more trickier to get glue on. So I'm going to go real careful because there are some small pieces here that could pull off. So you just got to take your time. I'm on my glue book. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm on my glue book here and just trying to gently get the glue on. I'm having so much fun with this. I hope you are too with yours. Okay, let's get her on. I'm going to put her right here. I'm going to get this down real gently before I push it harder here. Nice. And if you see anything lifting up, you can always go in with your wet glue. I love that. And then remember that big folder is going to be in here, and we're going to decorate all the innards of the shops another time, but we're just decorating the outsides right now. So I think that'll be good for the outside. Now let's do the back. The back side, I have all my things here for the back. Now I have a die cut, as I've told you before. I used to be with Stampin' Up, so I have some dies. Go through your dies, go through your stamps, and pull out what you think would work. That's what you need to do, because sometimes you forget you have them and you don't know what to do with them. I mean, you don't know what else to do, but if you find them, then you're like, oh, I could use that, you know, things like that. So, okay, so for the back here, this is fun. So I have another broom, and I cut them in different sizes too. So I want to put a broom here, right there. So I'm going to get that on first. I think it goes, I don't think it matters which way it goes. So first I'm going to put the broom on, because it is Brooms and Brews. So we have to have brooms, right? Okay, so I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you had a good weekend. I did. It's going to be 4th of July already. Wow, July. The summer is going, isn't it? Okay. Love me my little broom there. Okay, let's see now. I have a teapot and teacup die, and this is that scrapbook paper that I had showed you. It was an old pad from Michael's Greenwich. they don't have it anymore. You know, they have it maybe a year or two and then they don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the cup here, And I'm going to put the teapot pouring into the cup, like just floating and pouring in. And there's the lid. I have to do that. And then I cut a word from that, come gather for a spell. And I thought that would be super fun to do that. So I have to kind of arrange them how I want them. Something like that. Let's see. Yeah, you have to get it just right. Right? Okay. Like that. All right, I'm going to put this on, gather. And I did ink a lot of things already just to save some time, because there's a lot of inking. I inked everything. So I pre-cut and I inked everything just because this will take time. It'll take you time when you do this. Okay. I thought this was a cute little saying. Come gather for a spell. That's cute. And then we're going to do this. I have to get the teapot pouring just right, Just right in there. And there's a little, excuse me, a little space between the pot and the lid. Okay, I'm going to put that on. Or I'm going to put the lid on over here. I'm going to glue that, get that in line. So if you don't have a die cut for a teapot, you can draw one, you can print one out. Just whatever, whatever you can do. I'm going to put it right there. And by doing that, it helps me line this up then. I think it's so cute. I'm so excited to decorate these little shops. Really, I am. Maybe you thought of some other shops that you can do in yours. Let me know if you have some shops that you thought of you wanted to make. Just because I did 3 signatures, so I thought, I'm going to do 3 shops. Okay, there we go. That's so cute. And then I'm going to put the cup. So, otherwise I just, hanging with my grandkids, things like that. Just enjoying summer. I'm going to put that right there. That's cute, isn't it? I like it. Yeah, I like it. Okay. All right, so now I have this little dessert, because you can get coffee, but you can get desserts too at the Brooms and Brew Cafe. They have what's the witch that's the baker? Oh, I have to go look on my notes. I forgot already. That. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I'm going to put that here. I don't think I have my notes here. One of the witches is the baker in the witch, in the shop. So cute, isn't it? Okay, what else do I want to do? Okay, so I have, now this is from Amy's Halloween, vintage Halloween, old Halloween. So I inked around it, and I'm going to make a little pocket, and then this is a little card, which I didn't ink. This is from that old Michael's pad, Green Witch. So something about Green Witch. So I'm going to make that little journal card. So we're going to do that. And then look at this cute image here. That's from that clip, the coffee, witch's coffee shop. And I thought this would look really pretty here, right there. And then we're going to make the pocket over here. I'm going to make that right here for that little card. So I'm going to get this on first. The only trouble, and you know, it's I do struggle a little bit of it, is figuring out what size to print some of these images as, because I'm not quite sure how they're gonna, you know, print. So I need to, sometimes I need to print them twice because, oh, it's too big, oh, it's too small. But I mean, that's okay. So I want to put this right here, which I think is super fun. I love the images from these kits. I mean, they're just absolutely perfect for this. And then this here, I'm going to put this little tuck here, which I think it goes really nice. So I'm going to hold the area where I'm not going to glue, and then give it a thin, thin line of glue. And we're going to make a pocket here. I'm going to hold that down. Such a cute, cute shop. I want to go here. I want to go to this shop and get a pumpkin spice latte. That's what I want to do. And then this cute little journal card's got a little moon on it. I think it goes this way. But I'm going to put it in, so I want to see that moon. Such a cute little journal card. Slips right in there. So I'm going to keep it in there so I don't lose it. That's so cute, isn't it? So that's the back. And there's pockets. There's this one here. There's one up here. We've got this one. Okay, so now we have the inside. This is going to be fun. Wait till you see what I'm going to do on the inside. Okay. So I have some really cool images. Let me make sure I am in the frame here, so you can see. I think I am. Let's see. I have to get up a little and look. Let me make sure I'm in. Okay. Let me change my glue page. All right, so here we go. Okay. So the inside. Oh, I've got so much fun stuff here. Look at this cute witch. She is from the kit. So I have it all laid out. I know what I'm doing. Well, first of all, we have to get this big broom put here. We have to. Let's do that first. Look at this. And I cut it. I printed it to the size that I knew would be perfect there. Isn't that cool? I love it so much. All right, so I am going to glue my broom down first. So I think I have a broom on the front, a broom on the back, and a big broom on the inside. So I think by looking at the images and the colors and everything, you definitely know it's the Broom and Brews Cafe, right? And this coffee dyed paper here, it's so fun. Okay, there's that. And then we'll glue it. I love it. I'm having so much fun with this because now it's starting to, you know, take shape now. So this is really fun. And we just kind of line this up here. Oops. Okay, I think I got it good. Okay, so we have our broom there. And one of the other little words, we fly. I thought it might be fun over here somewhere. I'm going to put it there. I don't know. I just am. It might not go, but I just want to put it there. So I'm going to do that. Kind of off center, like just here. We fly. All right, and here I have, I don't know, just something that was, I think this might have been from Amy's kit, maybe from Amy's Halloween kit. I don't remember, but it's either from there or the Hex Appeal. But I think it is Amy's. I'm almost positive. But I'm not, well, almost positive. But I thought, well, that looks really good here. So I'm going to put it here just for fun. And we can always add more details if we look at it after a while and then we say, need something a little more. But we'll see. Okay, so here I want to put one of the images that I had cut out of my Daphne Diary magazine, this cup, this drink with the cinnamon and the anise, star anise, and here's one of those little French coffee pot images, and I thought this looks super cute down here, and the blue on the pot kind of picks that up. Can you see that? Okay, so I think that's going to go there. So I'm going to put that on there. See, because you never know what you can cut out of your Daphnes that you can use. So if you haven't seen my How I Dissect My Daphne Diary magazine, there's 2 videos on it. I'll try to link it below, but it's so much fun, and really you'll see, get some good stuff out of there. I cut it out. I knew someday I would use it. And here I am, I'm using it. And this little French coffee pot goes really well with the blue and the recipe here. So, super cute. That's a pocket. This is a pocket. That's a pocket. And there's a big one here. So I'm kind of remembering where my pockets are when I arrange this. Okay, now I want to put, I think I want to put this cute little coffee there. So I already inked it, and I'm going to get that on there. And there's going to be so many fun things to look at when you open this up. So many fun things to look at. There's a little something everywhere. See, that's cute. I like that. And then, am I in? Again, I'm just making sure because I know this is a wide spread. So I've got her. Isn't she the cutest? She is so cute. And she's a witch that's visiting the coffee shop. So I'm going to put her there. I remember the fold is right here, so I have to be careful what I'm putting. But I have this card here, A Spell If You Please. It's from that scrapbook page, and I think I'm going to put it like here, something like that. And then I'm going to have to, well, once I glue it, then once it dries, I'll fold it. I'm going to do something like that. And then I have this image of some coffee beans around a journal with a fountain pen. And I was going to cover that up there and put that there. So I was doing something like this. Something like this. Ooh, and I have a little candle cut out from the coffee kit. And I wanted to put that candle right there. So I'm going to do that so I don't lose it. So just go through what you have, images that you have, or these kits if you did go and buy some. And look around, because there's so many things you can use and do. And when you buy a kit that's geared towards what we're doing, oh, it just makes it so much fun. Because it is a coffee witch kit, you know, so it's super fun. So what else do I want to do? So I think that's what I want to do. So I have to make sure I put her where I want her. And then that, I don't want to cover up the words on that. So that'll kind of go in the middle. And then this journal, I want it to be here like that. That's my, so I guess I need to glue that on first. I'm going to put a little pencil mark here, so I know where to glue that. So I'm going to use my wet glue for this, because it's like a light cardstock here. Oh, scrapbook paper. And I don't know if I mentioned, you know, because I don't even know if I mentioned it or I'm thinking about it, and I haven't mentioned it, but you're probably wondering, well, where's the witches, the coven of witches? Oh, they're going to each have their own page. Because remember how I told you each one is a different type of witch? Well, I think it'll be super fun to decorate a page per witch. And everything about them is on that one page. So that's something else we're going to do. And I'm looking for my pencil marks here. Okay. So yeah, I think every witch has to have their own page. Now I'm not going to fold this, because this has to dry before I fold it. Otherwise it's going to move. Okay, so there's that. And then she's going to go here. Oh, so cute, isn't she? Oh my gosh, I love it. I was so excited to decorate this. All right, I'm going to get some glue on here. Okay. All right. Hopefully I got enough glue on her there. All right, so she's going to go here. Like right about there. And I love how she just overlaps. Everything just kind of falls into place here. So much to look at, isn't it? I love when there's so much to look at and see what's around. Okay, and then we're going to put her journal and her fountain pen, and then I'm going to have to turn the page and get a new glue page, because I hate when you stick it on and then your image gets ripped. Ugh, and I think I just got glue all over. Or your glue, see, your glue, okay, let me see here. Like that. Right, yeah. Okay, now I did get some glue on there, so I'm going to have to erase it. On the pen right here. Oh, too much glue. I think my okay, I think that's good. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. All right, let me change my glue page again. Okay, now, coming along nicely. Over here, I'm moving this way now. I want to make sure I'm not moving around. Yeah, you can see me. For this is a tall top pocket here. So down here, look at that cute image of the candles with the coffee beans around it. I want to put that down here, which I think looks super cool. But I'm also going to put one of those sitting cats that I got from the Hex Appeal ebook, and I think that looks really good there. So I'm going to get some glue on my kitty. Because I was like, oh, I need a black cat in here. where is my kitty gonna sit that lives in the shop, right? Okay. Now I'm just gonna see where she's gonna sit, or he's gonna sit, right about there. And see how it's going. This is all gonna go over the window, and I'm okay with that. I think it looks good. Looks super good. Yeah. Just gonna hold it down for a second. And then get glue on my little coffee beans and candle. Okay, coffee beans and candle coming up, right, and the kitty's behind it. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that. I love it. I love that. Okay, how many times am I going to say it? Okay, the last thing I want to do is decorate this pocket here. So I have another cute witch. Look at her. She's so cute. I have her. I have a piece of TIm Holtz ephemera, and I have a pumpkin, and that was from the fall from Collage Soup, the fall ebook that I have, and I'll put making sure all that is down there. If you don't see something that I mentioned, please let me know, because I could forget, and I'll make sure it gets on there. Because I don't want anybody to be frustrated that I'm not given, you know, where to get these digitals and items and stuff. So I'm excited. I love pumpkin spice lattes. So I think it's one of those things either you do or you don't, but I really, really do. I really, really do. It's a nice treat in the fall. So I'm just going to put that for background to break up the back. Okay, and then she's going to stay there, but I'm going to put this pumpkin down here like that. So I'm going to glue the pumpkin on. Okay. I'm going to just put it on a slant, like this here, and then get her on. Let me make sure I don't get glue on her face, and I'm going to cap this up. Okay. All right, let's get her on. Right about there. Oh, so cute. Isn't she cute? I love it. So, you know, this journal is just a really fun, you know, kind of Halloween-y, not too spooky, but just a really fun journal. But you remember those two witches that are the dark witches, you know, they got to have they got to have their own deal. Not that they have the shop, remember, but yeah, they're going to have their own little piece in the Spellbound where it could get a little dark in there, right? OMG. Let's see if I can fold this. There we go. I'm folding it. So here is the front of the Brooms and Brews Cafe. And I don't have my notes here of who works there, but I'll get back to you on that when we get when we make the ephemera to go inside. So cute, these images and these brooms that I cut out. And I just, you know, I stuck that in there. It's a fun journaling card that just fits in there perfectly. And it's really, I love it. I love that. And then the back is here. Come gather for a spell. And if you don't have something, you can always print that out. You know, use a label maker or whatever. But, you know, there's different ways you can do it. And I just think, I just love it. And this has got that little journal card in there, which is perfect. And the broom. And then the inside here, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love the cat behind the candles with the coffee beans and these witches. So cute. A spell, if you please. So she might be in for coffee working on one of her spells. And here's a little, I've got to fix that, a little recipe here. And the big broom. I'm going to fix these little ends here because I'm running my finger. I could catch them here. So you just go back and fix them with a little bit of glue. There's a pocket there. That's a pocket. That's a tall one. Here's one here. And here's one here. So we have, I'm going to pull out, what do I have here? I have everything needed. Here's that big folder. That's going to go in here. So we have to decorate the front, which I already am having an idea. And I think I'm leaving it as a folder. Maybe, you know, we might put something in there. This looks fine already because it has the green. It picks up the green. But I'm still probably going to decorate the, just make a little collage on the cover here. Ink it up. Do something on the inside here, maybe even put a small signature in there, so we have that to do. And then these are all the pieces that we have to make tags or whatever for this cafe, for the Brooms and Brew Cafe. So that's a lot. This is a lot to do. So but I wanted to get at least one of these decorated already, just so you have an idea of how to do it, or how I did it, and then do your own thing, or follow me, copy me. That's fine with me. I don't mind that at all. I think that's why I'm here. I'm trying to help you out here and get you some ideas. So, oh, love this. I just can't stop looking at this. I'm so in love with it. And this is just the Brooms and Brew Cafe. Wait till we do Petals and Potion and Bell Book and Candle. It's just so much fun, so much fun. So, okay, friends, I will see you in the next video, and we're probably going to be working on everything that goes in here. And then once we get all that done, we'll move on to the next shop, okay? But like I said, if I can get 2 videos in a week done, I will, so we can get moving on this. But it depends on what I'm doing with the grandkids during the week. So for now, this is what we're going to do. And hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care now. Bye.